Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right, it's Monday, the start of a new week, it's DLC week, and I figured if it's going to be DLC week, let's do a map that's been custom built to take advantage of all the aspects of the new DLC. And the exact map was there, right there on the front page of the workshop. It's this one. It's Clearton Shores official 12-hour launch party map. Oops, bad, unfortunate spelling of a fiscal there. Yes, been custom built, and I had a proper read through the description, and everything is there. It's for their Twitch stream, which they're in with Imperial Jedi and a couple of others, and it seemed like just the thing. Let's have a look at the one-shops. I am the one-shop stop. The one-click collection, that's the one. And everything is fine. So anyway, I went ahead and I subscribed, and I then launched the map. And what you're about to see is exactly what I saw. 4 times I tried this, 4 times it failed. Turns out you need prior access to the DLC. Sadly, not something that was mentioned on the workshop page, but I've spoken with Isley and everything's going to be fine. We're best friends still, everything is good. We will review this map eventually, once I have the DLC, of course, like you. What a waste of an hour, but bless me and bless Isley as well. Right, so we're going with a different map instead. Oh, speaking of the DLC, yes, at the end of today's video, my little instructional tutorial on how not to have your game break when the DLC launches will be there to click through to. Make sure you watch it, make sure you deal with it today, or forever hold your peace. Right now, I'd like you to hold something else. Yes, that like button, please do it now. Yes, clicking that like button really does help my channel to grow. Thank you so much for all of your support, everybody, including you. Yes, you at the back, I know, I can see you. Okay, today's map instead is going to be Crumbling Hills by D. Brooks Jr. Now, we did D. Brooks Jr. quite recently, and I was, well, taken aback actually. I was very, very surprised by how good it was. There's your start square, lots of flat build plane there, obviously. And off to the workshop, no, off to the resources. I don't know what I'm doing today. Off to the resources, there's your resources like that. The not so rocky theme is today's theme as well. And now we're off to the workshop, and there are a few things to subscribe to, but it's not the world's longest list. I would say that's about an average list for standard map. So anyway, let's have a look at the fly through. Let's have a look what we've got. And high standards is what we can expect based on what we saw last time round from the last map, which I don't have to hand, but I do remember being taken aback by D. Brooks Jr. Was it Weeping Rock? I think it was Weeping Rock. See, this is bad actually. When you review so many maps, you can pretty much remember. I'm sure it was Weeping Rock, but never mind. Yes, it was very nicely done. We just checked out the cruiser there. It wasn't going through the bridge, so we're going to carry on and nip over the railway there. And it's all very nice indeed. Intersection here, very tidy. Very tidy, goes across to a nicely detailed roundabout. Like the rock work around this roundabout. Make a note, I like the rock work around that roundabout. There's a point I'm making that will become apparent a little bit later on. Now, this next intersection is a little bit like the one that I've put down, or hand built actually, for my current map build. Very similar with this loop back on the top here. Yes, how dare you? Are you copying my work, D. Brooks? Are you doing that? I should be. Never mind. There's your start square. Lots of flat, undetailed build plane. I cannot fault that at all. That's probably how it should be. Probably. Shall we head along and have a look at what's next? What's next is this intersection. Very tidy, of course. We're going to skip over it and have a quick look at this bridge. because the bridge is good and tidy, and there's a ship coming towards it. This is always exciting. Let's go down and have a look. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, that is mighty close. Probably would be better to have had a pillar taken out of that somehow, but I can't really mark it down, but it was a little bit too close for comfort. Let's head along and see what else we can come across. We've got a little bridge here. Nothing wrong with that bridge. Just a little bridge. That's what it is. Oh, my English is gone. Oh, hang on, we've got turn off. Let's have a look up this dirt track. Doesn't go anywhere. Is it just going up to this old house here? This old house. Yeah, yeah, that's all that is. There was an old abandoned car in there as well. Okay, back to the road, and I see another dirt track, and the factory. Now, I don't know what they were building in this factory that has caused all the trees around it to be dead. I don't know, but yes, that's where they make all the poison. That the crumbling rocks definitely sums up that hill, doesn't it? That is definitely crumbling away, and that is how you do it. All cut through the tunnel here, emerge on the other side. That's quite tidy. Yeah. And then down here towards oh, we've got another turn off. More dirt roads. Oh, go on then, let's have a look. Up this route here, and we've got, oh, hello. Yes, crumbling rocks. This has got a bit of a story behind it, I feel. Yeah, that's don't live at the bottom of that hill is the moral to that story. These people up here don't live that close to that hill, but they've moved out anyway. Probably find that when their best friend got crushed, they just couldn't stand to live in the area any longer. So anyway, yes, let's follow the road on a nice, smooth, perfect bridge there. Back down to ground, through the non-detailed area. It's all good. It's all very nice indeed. Very clean, very tidy. And let's have a look at the rail. I think we just pull back and do that, shall we? Why not? So the rail runs parallel with the road bridge. We've already seen that, and it cuts through. It goes underneath, nice and tidy again. Nice smooth slopes. Cannot fault the smooth slopes, of course. And then we've got one train. Oh, look at the bridge here. 2 trains. Slow, gentle incline. 3 trains. And slow, gentle decline. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Oh, left or right? We'll go left. Let's go left. This is the other left. Ah, yes, because of this tunnel entrance. You know what I was saying about the brickwork on that roundabout, and I liked it. I don't buy into this in these tunnel entrances. It's perfectly done. I just don't get it. You know, it doesn't work for me. If it works for you, that's great. Loving the rail under the road vanilla bridge there as well. It's very tidily done. Cannot fault it. No need for all these extra assets when you can do something as good as that. Head across here. It's all gentle, and you know what? I think once we cut through this tunnel here, we can get ready for a little trip to Assetville. Ooh, we're going to float off. Let's all float off to Assetville today for today's floaty asset of the day. You know what's coming, don't you guys? You know, don't you? That's right. Off to Asset Corner, and it's the hot air balloon props by Ninja Noob Slayer. Now, those of you that watch this Steam Weekly Chart Show with me on a Sunday will know that Ninja does a lot of vehicles, and these are a vehicle. Except for this is the prop version. The actual hot air balloons, I believe you need Park Life DLC for. That's why I chose the prop version, so that anybody could use this one. If you want to subscribe to the other ones, because you have the Park Life DLC, yeah, this would be very nice floating across your sky. Supposedly you should be able to lift these and raise these up and down using the move it buttons. Doesn't work for me. If it works for you, great, let me know what you did, because it doesn't work for me. Anyway, hot air balloons props by Ninja Noob Slayer, today's floaty asset of the day. And back to Themington Island for a little look at a new theme and LUT this week. We have Boulder City NV Nevada by Douglas with the Relight Vintage LUT. And we're doing these in the wrong order, by the way, this week. We normally start off with the city, but because I messed up, mostly due to the problems with Esley's map, I put these down in the wrong order. Sorry, templates for you. Right, let's have a look at a couple of factoids, because we're here, of course. King Mongut, or Mongut, of Siam, I know where that is, had 9,000 wives and concubines, and probably died from exhaustion. And while we're in that neck of the woods, the panda is a member of the raccoon family. I'm just now imagining Kung Fu Panda in space as one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. He could replace Rocket Raccoon. Oh, it'd be so cool, wouldn't it? That would be so freaking cool. Okay, shipping routes back to ground. We haven't looked at this side, and it's perfect, basically. That's the best you can do, really, with that. Even so, it'd still be nice to have sort of like a little bit of a bigger gap. But hey, there's no clipping anywhere, so I can't really mark it down. Just wouldn't want to be on board the ship when it was cutting through. I'd like to see a little curve on the other angle from this as well. And then over here, and here we go, this is what we had earlier, and it looked tighter, probably because of the angle that the ship was going through. And this one's coming through. Shall we follow it? I think we should do that in a moment. So anyway, that cuts off to the edge of the map, and then we'll just follow that one through and have a little check-see. So once again, this is similar, and because of the angle that the other one went through, I think it looks closer. It's just low. It's tight and low, but it works. Right, water flow. We've got one river, this little river here. There's not a lot of water going down it. It's more for detailing, really. And it ends up in this bay where we have a water source that pushes all the sewage and the water out into the ocean. So that's good detailing. That's good work. Eye for detail, making sure that we can get rid of the sewage. We've also got this one here. It's not so much a river, but it is sort of. We've got the lake at the top and lots of water flow going down and out. It is a river. It's wide flow. Not so much realistic as the first one, but certainly makes for playability. Right, have we done everything? What am I doing now? I've forgotten what. Look, this is bad editing, BonBon. Can you sort yourself out? I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, can we go back to the map review, BonBon? But yesterday's BonBon. Can we do some map review? And we're back with the map review. Oh, look at this lovely overhead view shot. Oh, I do apologise for that. I thought I'd edited it correctly. I blame Esley, of course. We're looking at some nice forests, by the way. Some very nice forests. Good forestry work. And where there is a little bit of rock detailing like that, I do like that as well. We've got a few patches like that around the map. Yes, the Esley thing completely threw me. I'm recording this out of sequence as well. I've already recorded Tuesday's map, and it's completely shot me. Completely shot me. A nice riverfront or seafront detailing with the reeds there. Would the reeds like the salt water? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. This jetty, not so keen on. Well, I do like the fallen tree pointing down towards it, but you just can't get up onto that jetty from here. Let's have a look around. I know there's some interesting detailing around here somewhere. We've got a little island down here. Not a BonBon Island, it would be, but I've got something else in mind. Like this one. Yes, please. This is the BonBonB National Park Island, please. I'm not going to live there. I would just like that to be somewhere where I'd like a zoo on there, please, ladies and gentlemen. When you're building on this map, I'd like you to do me a zoo. We've got another similar one here, but it joins the edge of the map, so it's not strictly an island. And then over here, it's a little bit more rugged, and we have an essential lighthouse, completely overgrown. I'm liking the fact we have a lighthouse keeper's cottage in there as well, but I quite like that there, completely overgrown as well, so it is completely essential. This one's cute. This one's very, very cute indeed. Perched right on the end there. Like the work on this island. Yes, the jetty. I'm buying into the jetty. Can we just get out of the water? Thank you very much. And yeah, the jetty's all good. And we've got a fallen tree there, which is, if we have a closer look, it's crushed the only getaway yacht. Which means that the lighthouse keeper is probably, well, starved to death in there somewhere. Are you okay in there? Oh, Lighthouse Keeper, you all right? Your boat, I noticed is... Oh, never mind. We've got a couple of interesting hills. Map's mostly flat, but these hills will be great once again if you've got the Park Life DLC for maybe drawing out some walking tours up here, walking paths even, and mountain biking down the side of that crumbling rock. Ooh, ouch! Can you imagine? Anyway, your chance to vote on the map. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote will count towards the end of this month when I'll put together the viewer's choice for October, which is about a week away now. Good grief. Time is flying by. It'll be Christmas before you know it. I'm trying to find the perfect thumbnail location. How about down... This is nice, actually. Yes, I can live with this one. Okay, aesthetically, what do I think of it? I would like to give it a 4th star, but I think it just lacks a little bit of pop. It's got some very nice 4-star areas, but mostly it's just a 3-star map. So I'm going to give it the 3, but I will credit the level of detailing, that extra star, for 4 stars for detail. It just feels very nice, even though that tunnel entrance, I just don't know. No, those rocks. But even so, I still think it's definitely 4 stars. Gameplay potential, I think there's a lot of playability on this. I would like to see a couple of different options with the water. I mean, the realism on that second river. If you're going to build a realistic map on here, yeah. But even so, very playable. 4 stars for gameplay potential because it's very nice. Crumbling Hills by D. Brooks Jr. That's a very nice map. I just... he does say that it was just like a bit of fun that he was having. It wasn't planned out. It just came together. And that's how it appears. Certainly came together better than some maps we've seen that have been planned, doesn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. The link to that tutorial will be on the screen in a moment. This is basically your last chance. I will put the link up again tomorrow, but my goodness, if you haven't sorted this out now, well, it's almost too late. There's also an old map that you can go and vote on as well on screen now. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing, and thanks to all my BonBonB buddies over on Patreon. Have a great day, and I'll see you very, very soon.